Welcome back, welcome back. Back down here on the river. Gonna try to get a little catch and cook in today. It's a beautiful day, not really hot. Hopefully the fish are pretty active. Let's get the fishing, try to get one on the fire. Ow! Using the white rooster tail, 1/8 ounce I believe. I can feel that sun beating down on my legs. I'm gonna try this out for a little while, then I'll either go to the whopper plopper, catch a bass, or to the beetle spin, try to catch some panfish. Got some bites right there. That's pretty quick. Might be a good day. Boy, I sure would like to catch a big drum today. 15, 16 inches. I've never had a drum catch and cook before. I have figured out how to make this rooster tail skip across the water. Had a hit right there. Solid hit. All I'm doing is casting it out there, letting it sink, give it a jerk to get that blade spinning and reel it in. Pretty simple. I believe I got all the bites and scared all the fish I'm going to out of this spot. That's a personal record, that's for sure. Big old stick fish. Oh my goodness. Got another one right after that. They are a biting today, buddy. I'll cast one more time and we'll skedaddle up out of here. Right there. That's a snag. I need to get me a campfire frying pan. It's almost mushroom time. Somebody's got a bush hook tied right there. Right there. There we go. Nice little smallie. Yeah, I believe I'm gonna have to put on some more suntan lotion. Not suntan lotion, sunscreen. Lord, I ain't that kind of dude. I'm gonna pull up here to the side, back in that little hole right there, and walk down here and see if I can't catch anything right in there. Look here. I don't know how I caught this thing. Little shiner. Well, it's good bait right there. Yeah! Yeah! Right there. Boom! Love catching these things. Ah, it came off. I was going to play with it for a minute. That counts as a catch. Right there. I ain't going to play with this one. A little bit busier over here. That's a pretty one. Too bad you're not about 12, 13 inches. Oh. Do y'all see that? It's like a crystallization of some sort, or crud. Probably just crud. And we're off. Bill Dance once said, cast where you think you'll get snagged, and you might catch a big one. I understand his logic. Fish like to hide. 4 or 5 panfish, anything over 5.5, 6 inches, I'm keeping. Sounds desperate, but these videos ain't easy to make, man. It's one thing to come out here and do some fishing and go home, but it's another to come out here and do a catch and cook. Sometimes it's hard. Most of the time it's hard. Right there. Little rock bass. He's about 5 inches. I was going to keep that guy too. Yeah, I'll keep every one of them I can catch, as long as they ain't super little. I went ahead and tied on the chatterbait flashback mini. Try it out. First time for everything. Feels really good in the water though. You can feel that vibration, tip of your pole. Should get some attention. Let's get back to fishing. Whoa, that was cool. I really couldn't make out what that was though. Try to watch out for snakes right here. Well, I've went through 4 or 5. I think this is the fifth lure that I've went through today. I've had my best luck on the white rooster tail. Not really catching anything of size. I caught that one rock bass a while ago that slipped out of my fingers. I was going to keep it. Surely we catch something off the whopper plopper. Sometimes you'll come out here, catch a good one, build a fire within 5 hours. Sometimes you'll be out here for 9 and never catch one big enough. For the sake of the video, we need just one 12-incher. Had to stop a minute ago and tie on a new leader before I tied on the whopper plopper. I broke so many leaders for not tying a new one on. My knees are burnt, look at that. This water's like glass, just as calm. Look here. Wow, a bird coming right at me. Looks like a kingfisher. Alright, switch up baits again. Tie on the white rooster tail again. Outside of the little beetle spin I was throwing earlier, I've tried 5 different baits today. There's 4 and the little beetle spins in there. Right there. Oh, it came off. Here's a quick kayaking lesson. Anytime you see like the V right there, there's a V, here's a smaller V. That's your deeper water. That's what you want to take your kayak through instead of having to drag it down. Look how clear it is. It's swift too, buddy. All right. I got 2 batteries left. It's about 3.5 hours. 40% left in the one I got, maybe less. The one I'm using now. It's the 1st of June and these leaves are already turning. Right there. Ah, came off. Ah, it stinks. What a day. That was big. Not huge, but it was big. Right there. Slung that one out. I am getting bruised, buddy. You'll have it sometimes. Hooked one really nice one. Got off, and that one jumped out of the water and slung it off. That wasn't so big as the other one. That other one was nice. It was a keeper. Up there we go. Not a keeper. What's going on here, man? The hooks are fine. Man, I'm jerking hard. Tighten that drag up. Man, the prettiest place on this river a couple years ago was right up there. Now the river just changes so much, it's all underwater now. But yeah, it's been the white color rooster tail today getting all the action. Outside of the beetle spin that got a few bites and maybe caught one. Never know what they're hitting until you start casting and tying on different lures. Eventually find one. I started out with this is the first one I started out with. Should have kept it on there. They're packed in this area. That one came off too. What is going on? I ain't never had that many come off, ever. I'm gonna go right back down here and fish my way right back up. I don't see nothing wrong. I mean, them hooks are sharp. It came off. Sure did. Guess that was my sign to change lures. Pulled that lure right off. That's fine. We're gonna go back to the orange and gold blade rooster tail, 16th ounce. I didn't fish with this one long. Look at all this river cane. I've seen some big river, look like bamboo, like that big around before. Right there. Ooh, that is a big rock bass, buddy. That's probably the biggest one I've caught out of here. I've said that before, but they were with smaller ones. Got black tips on it. What in the world? Is that common or is it just something I've been overlooking? Black tip underfins. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Nice one. It says natural breeding colors. During the spring spawning season, which we're still in spring, males of the sunfish and bass family develop much darker, sometimes near black coloration along the edges of their anal and pelvic fins to attract females and defend their nests. Okay, I didn't know that. That's why they're so heavy in this area. They must be spawning right in here. Finally got one on the stringer. How about that? Well, at least I know the larger rock bass are in here. You can see how high the water gets. It's probably 15, 20 feet above my head. There's a kitchen table chair cushion in the forks, and a piece of plastic stuck in the forks further up. Right there. Keeper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Come around this way. Keeper, keeper. We got us a kitchen cook. That white rooster tail breaking off was a cue that I needed to change lures. Look down in there. It's got crawdad claws sticking out of its mouth. Can you see that? Finally got it done, finally. Oh, been a long day, buddy. Let's go have a kitchen cook. What are we waiting on? Gotta find some wood. I knew that if I stuck around that area, once I changed lures, that I'd eventually land something. They were just too busy in there. Finally, we got some. Let's get a fire going. I'm sure I'll find one or two ticks on me when I get home. You gotta start out with smaller wood first, then work your way up with larger wood. I smell birch. I thought that looked like birch. It don't take a whole lot of wood to get a fire going like this, because I'm not going to use it long. Wow. I'm going to turn the camera off and work with this wood for a minute. It's tough. I see when I'm looking at you. Note to self, find something other than driftwood next time. Bad work you to death trying to split it, trying to baton it with a knife. Let's get this fire going. I was hoping to get by with one of these today, but I don't think I'm going to. Going in the pocket. Got to gut and gill these fish. We'll do the rock bass first. Squirting something out of him. I'm shaky, I'm so hungry. I'm not going to show you all this. Let's get the second one. Woo! But it's been a tough day. That wood was something else to split, I'm telling you. Man, should have had an axe to split that. And it wasn't but 3.5 inches, 4 inches wide. It's tough though, buddy. A little bit less than splitting rock, I'm telling you. Driftwood is a doozy. I won't do that again. Once that fire burns down to hot coals, I'll lay them fish on the fire. Just a matter of hurry up and waiting now. While it's burning down, I'll go ahead and put everything up. Move some of these out of the way here. That will smoke you out, buddy. Almost there. But there's the bass. But there's the rock bass. A Google eye, as some of you would call it. Ow! That's running out of daylight. What time is it? 8:30. It'll be close. It'll be dark when I get to the truck, that's for sure. It'll be 10 o'clock before I get to the truck. Maybe later. Go ahead and flip this rock bass over. I know it's done. I put it right there where them real hot coals are. I got the bass buried under this wood right here. There's hot coals on top of it and hot coals underneath it, trying to get it done faster. And the rock bass is just about done. Well, I was going to use one of the plates there, but they have mold on them, so I got to take them home and wash them off. Guess I'll be eating off of rocks tonight. That water's too good. That one fish is done, I'm sure. Here's my plate for the rock bass. Woo. Probably should have took the scales off of it. It would have left more meat. Live and learn. Flip this bad boy over. That looks good, dude. There's a lot of meat there too. Woo. You can already see the white meat busting out. All I brought today is some lime and some salt. I didn't really want to fool with anything else. Any of y'all believe in the big guy? I call him the man in the woods to my daughter. I believe in him. 1995, 1994, I seen him in an open field. I mean, there was no mistaking what it was. I don't know how many of y'all believe in him, but I do. Comment down below. Tell me if you've had any experiences out in the woods or anything like that. Man, there's just nothing like it. I just want to bite it, but I can't. Got all them bones in it. I hate licking my fingers after gutting them fish. There's never a lot of meat on these. You catch a bunch of them, though, you got it. I love to catch one. Catch a few of them about 10 inches. They come that big. I've caught them that big before. First thing I've had to eat since yesterday, 9 o'clock last night. There's the head. Traumatizing. That's all you need right there, some lime or some lemon and some of that salt. Look at all that. Yep. You will not eat nothing better. There you have it, it's just skin. There's a little bit of meat on it. There's a little bit of meat attached to the skin, but it's not much. There's, like I said, there's not a whole lot on a rock bass. But they are good. I just want to lick my fingers. Well, if that wasn't... Oh! My knees about gave out on me. Getting old. That wasn't traumatizing. Look at that. The head. Just comes right off. Save it for the critters. Oh yeah, look at that. Skin's just coming right off. This fish on this one is really strong. This one's for you guys. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Got just 2 or 3 bites left. Finish that off. Head up on out of here. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do. It'll really help me out, really help the channel out. There's a lot of work that goes into this stuff like this. I've been out here for like 9 hours today. Really hard day. Hit that notification bell. It'll notify you of any new videos that I've uploaded to YouTube. Until then, I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Ow! A few pieces there that I felt like they wasn't done all the way, so I'm gonna let them cook right here. One right there. Flip them over and finish them off. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Ow.